The sudden and tragic death of Autumn Danielle Cleveland, a 23-year-old Taylor Swift fan, has left her family and community devastated. After recently moving to Maine, her disappearance turned into a heartbreaking mystery when she was found dead in her car just days later. Her story has touched the hearts of many, not only for the tragic circumstances surrounding her death but also for the love and joy she brought to those around her. Now, with few answers and many questions, her family is left to grieve and search for closure. Autumn Danielle Cleveland's life was filled with love for simple joys, music, cats, and sweet treats, with a deep affection for Taylor Swift. Described as shy and soft-spoken, she had a small circle of friends and was selective about who she allowed into her world. Just days after moving to Maine from Virginia, her life took a sudden and tragic turn. She was reported missing on Saturday, only to be found lifeless in her blue Mazda CX-5 2 days later in Dayton, a quiet town in Maine. As authorities investigate the cause of her death, Autumn's family and loved ones are left reeling from the shock of her untimely passing. Autumn's disappearance initially sparked concern among her family when she failed to return from her stay in a rental home in Maine. After checking out, she contacted her parents and sister, and those conversations would unknowingly be the last. When her blue 2018 Mazda CX-5 was found parked near Goodwin's Mills Road in Dayton, it was the grim conclusion to a search that no family ever wants to endure. Authorities have yet to determine the exact cause of her death, though they have assured the public there is no immediate danger. An autopsy is expected to provide further insights, but for now, the mystery surrounding her death lingers, leaving her family in painful suspense. Her family remembers Autumn for her selflessness, a quality that defined her relationships. Her sister, Brooke Cleveland, shared how Autumn would always prioritize others, even on her worst days. A lover of sweets, Autumn's family fondly recalled how she would share her treats with only those she held in her good graces. This simple yet heartfelt act encapsulates the way she lived her life, expressing love in quiet, intimate ways. Whether hiking with her sister or indulging in ice cream after a long day, Autumn found joy in small moments, and these are the memories her family now clings to. Autumn's love for Taylor Swift was a significant part of her identity. Her affection for the singer's music, combined with her love for travel and adventure, defined much of her spirit. Her father, Michael Cleveland, reminisced about a recent cross-country road trip they had taken together before Autumn moved to Maine. Her adventurous heart yearned to explore the world before settling down, and it was this dream that led her to Maine, where she hoped to build a new chapter in her life. Plans to return home for her birthday and attend her sister's wedding dress shopping made her loss even more painful, as her family had been looking forward to reunions that will now never come. As Autumn's family grapples with their immense grief, they have found solace in the overwhelming support from friends, neighbors, and even strangers. A GoFundMe was launched by a family friend, Christy Clements, to help with the mounting expenses for travel, funeral arrangements, and other costs. The campaign has raised nearly $1,900 so far, a testament to the kindness of those who have been touched by Autumn's story. For the family, the donations are more than just financial aid, they are a source of emotional support in a time of unimaginable sorrow. The mystery surrounding Autumn Danielle Cleveland's death has left many unanswered questions, but one thing remains clear: she was deeply loved by those who knew her. Her passing, just as she was beginning a new chapter in her life, has cast a shadow of heartbreak over her family and friends. As authorities work to uncover the cause of her death, Autumn's loved ones must navigate a painful path toward healing. In the meantime, they hold on to the beautiful memories of a young woman whose love, whether for music, travel, or the simple joy of sharing a treat, will forever be cherished.